Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and the Resources Soviet Republic. So our brand new little touristy places are starting to become under construction. I'll have to assign construction here manually for the most part, I believe. Yeah, I think multiple of them is not quite within reach, so I'll have to start assigning that. I'm not sure whether the helicopters can actually reach this area. It doesn't seem to look that way, but I'll have a look and see if I can manually assign them over. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue the construction of this area, and I think this is fair enough for the time being. And then we'll go and finish off our new construction area over here, construction resources area over there. That's going to be the case. People have been commenting, and thank you so much for all the comments. People have been commenting around the fact that ambulances don't seem to arrive at a variety of the buildings. Where is this one? It's over here. So yeah, I have been noticing that we aren't necessarily getting people treated quick enough in some of these locations, and it's got a bit to do with the fact that we don't necessarily have enough vehicles, or they're not that effective, or something to that effect. So there might be a need for us to add some more clinics and so on as we go through there. I have been kind of slowly been looking at all of that as we've been going on, but I've not focused too heavily on that. Then one of the other comments that I've received is with regards to the amount of unemployed workers, and do we need to constantly grow the city so that we can have more room? I think for the most part, my answer to that is yes. I would like to continue that, because the idea is for this to be a growing nation, and we should have workers available at any given point. We can't have not have our workers ready to go when we need them. So like here, we can see we've hardly got engineers available over here. So, and fair enough, there are unemployed workers, and we'll have to kind of figure out where exactly they are. But for the most part, we want to maintain a fair bit of unemployment over here. This is not like Western countries where people who are unemployed can't buy food. Over here, we provide everything. So if you're unemployed, you just don't have anything to do with the day, which is obviously not a great thing. But we will, but we'll have to have a bit of a look at some of that and just see how best we can use these guys. But other than that, I don't mind it too much. I would like to keep growing the population. 100,000 was a bit of a target for us, so the fact that we've now went beyond 100,000 might maybe start pointing to the idea that maybe we shouldn't grow as fast anymore, and that's a valid point. So so we'll maybe trim back a little bit, but the idea is not for us to stop growing. Okay, now with that said, let's quickly go over here. Oh, I wanted to quickly assign the construction over here. So let me grab these two and see if I can assign some of those. Where am I going? Over here. Some of these buildings. Can I assign some of these buildings to it? So if I go and I'll say assign construction, we seem to be able to comfortably assign construction. That doesn't seem to be connected. I'll have a look at that now. And then let's go the other one, and we'll say you going to assign over here. There we go. So we'll get those assigned. Hopefully that'll do the trick. What's going on with this guy? Do we need a bit of a road connection for it? Let's quickly just finish that off if we do. No? A path? Well, a path it is then. I always wonder whether it's not better to just kind of have the paths. Oh, the path doesn't want to work here because it's too steep. Okay, well, can we go through there? We can. It really doesn't want to do that, does it? Okay, well, fine. We'll trim that back a little bit. The walking would be great if we can get that walking connection in there. What we'll do is let's try and sign it in here and see if we can go down there. No, that just does not want to. Does not want to. Can we get up anywhere over here? No, the whole thing is just a little problematic, really. Thought we saw a little bit of green here somewhere. Nothing? Doesn't wanna? No, doesn't wanna. Okay, I'm not gonna worry too much about that. We might see about the other stuff. Oh, the one thing that I wanted to tie in, we didn't actually tie in, which was this. There we go. So let's tie that in. We'll get all of that done. Okay. Now, all of the construction, I think, has been assigned for the most part. What I wanted to do is I just wanted to make sure that we assign these guys over here as well. So we've got multiple construction officers working on all of these things. So they can quite comfortably continue to do that job. Just get all of these things all lined up. Okay, yeah, ambulance not arriving. We will, I think in this episode we'll start to have a look at that. Cancel. That's not quite what I had in mind. We'll assign these two to the mix there. Okay. Keep pressing the wrong buttons from time to time. Okay, let's get that assigned. Yeah, ambulance is not arriving. Okay, it might be necessary for us to get going on that a little quicker, actually. Okay, but there's a lot of construction that needs to happen over here. Now, I think we'll let the guys continue to build this, and then the thing is, over here, I'll probably build a bit of this by myself. Okay, so what we've done is we've got some of these guys over here, some of the storage facilities. Then we've got some gravel processing over here and probably coal processing. Oh, actually not processing, storage, gravel, and that's it. So what we do need to add to the mix over here is a bit of a road, and then helipads is really important. So let's grab helipads and just see what it is that we can do. We need these guys. Or do we need, we need these guys instead. Now, I'm not too sure, I can't remember what my planning was with regards to bringing cement in over here. From this side, maybe? So what I was wondering is, will we just basically assign it like this? Can we get them side by side here is a bit of a question. I doubt we'll have enough room to get them side by side. Let's get it as close as possible as we can. To do that, can we get the other side? We may be able to, actually. If I go with auto build here, we have a bit of a look at that. Oh, beautiful. There we go. It will work. There we go. So that's looking pretty decent. So now those helipads have been in there. Now let's just get the helipads on this side. I think these are the ones I'm going to want to use. Oh, and of course, we'll see about getting gravel. We need gravel connected as a helipad as well. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that. So helipads over here to come and collect, and helipads on the other side also to come and collect. There we go. And what we also need is, yeah, probably something like this. I quite like that. This is not too bad. I think we can make use of this. Yeah, something like that I think is a pretty good one. Then we can start bringing in the road. So those are all the helipads we need in this general area. I think this is everything now, right? Now what we will also need to do is get some heli construction officers over here. And we will need a road connection. Oh, and I was busy working on this rail. Okay, let's just get the heli construction offices in. Modded construction office. Is it helicopter construction office? There we go. And of course we can remember to add a heap more to the mix. Fuel will be available somewhere over here, so we could look at linking them in all together. Let's use this area right here. We'll get one over here, and we'll see. Let's get the helipads in first. We'll probably have to do two. I'm quite comfortable to do two of them. Now, we'll just do a double. Not there, because then we actually can't tie those in. Yeah, this spot over here seems to want to be the one, and that's actually not quite nice and square like that. Excellent. I don't mind that too much. I don't mind that too much. So we could do two of them. We have standard construction offices over here somewhere, so maybe we'll just start with this, and we'll leave it at that for the time being. Okay, let's quickly come back and have a look at what we're doing with the rail connection. So what I've been thinking about is this rail connection out over here. We'll need to see about running this up here, tie those in. Just thinking. So if this guy comes in from this side, yeah, then it can get in there, can run past through there, or it can run through here and go that general direction. Yeah, we'll have to. It's fine. Let's. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a few more things. Traffic jam. Okay. We definitely want to have a look at that. Where is my traffic jam? I don't want to have traffic jam issues. It's probably someone who's run out of fuel. Okay, what were you doing out over here? Oh, you're actually dropping off our nuclear waste over here to our neighbor. But that is an interesting one. So you can't actually make it there. We've got a filling station where? Right over here. And you are powered and everything. So why you can't make that journey? It feels weird that you can't make that journey. Show range? Is this a zero range? Are we completely out of fuel? Yeah, we're completely out of fuel. So how will we sort this out though? Wrong button there. I can't move it. There's nothing I can do. I can probably sell the vehicle. Should we build something a little closer? That vehicle isn't too important, so I'm gonna kind of leave it there just for the time being, not sort that out just yet. And we'll hopefully get the rest. I don't know if I'm gonna get stuff any closer than that. It's just not for a while, at least. Not for a while. Okay, don't worry about that. I'm gonna leave that for the moment. I don't think it's gonna be a big problem for us just yet, but I will want to sort that out. So, a part of the plan here is for us to run our rail up here somewhere. Yeah, and we'll have to see where we get our road connections to and from. Okay, so if we just keep going straight with this. And then of course the idea is that this guy does two things. It ties into this side, and then continues on here, and at the same time, so we'll have to take out a little something over here, I think. So at the same time, what we'll do is we'll do that. Okay, hang on, I've got to, it's all part of the plan. Then I'm gonna grab that a little bit. Yeah, hopefully stuff isn't burning down. There we go. To there, then we pass through there, and we'll tie it in there. There we go. So that's the other direction, going back in the other direction. That's going to be fine, and then we'll straight line these guys out over there. Now we will need to tie them up with that at some point, so we'll have to have a look at how that'll work. The other thing that I was kind of wondering about is how do we actually now get this guy to go straight through there? I'm almost tempted to tunnel it through here and pop up in here. I think so. I think that's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this back. It's not looking perfect, a perfect angle either. Okay, and I'm going to just trim this one back out that way. Okay, now I've got a bit of a plan to do the tunnel thing over here. Too short. Can we have a look underground? So the tunnel thing doesn't want to properly work here. So can I? Let's switch on. Which one? Let's switch on this guy. Yeah, it doesn't want to. Can we, if we go here, this isn't city Skylines, so building a tunnel is a bit of a challenge. Okay, the tunnel, I don't think the tunnel thing is going to work. We'll have to, or maybe I just don't know how to properly use it. Okay, maybe what we'll do then instead is we'll do, we'll just do a bridge. We're going to run through here, come on over and drop it down over there. Maybe we should start it from this side actually. Maybe that's what we should do. Yeah, the problem is this thing is higher. Okay, so we're not going to do that. What we'll, cancel that quickly. It's going to be I think it's going to be pretty cool if we do run it up here, but we'll just need to make sure that this is why a tunnel popping out of here would be really good if we could only get the thing to drop down a little bit more, because that's very high. Can we retry the tunnel? Certainly can get a tunnel out through there. Maybe that's what we do. Instead of doing massive bridges, let's just do two little tunnels like this. I think that's actually quite good. We'll do that. We'll do two little tunnels through here. Are those? Yeah, they're pretty good. They are. It looks a little funny on this side though. Let's trim back one of them. Okay, so that's the one. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, we actually need to bring them out a little further. So let's do the two tunnels again. We'll start over here somewhere. end it off on that side. Just a little something like that. Bring that one in there and bring it in. Yeah, that looks much better. So we'll have a little tunnel section through there. My goodness, that's going to be an interesting one. And then just do a little bit of this. And now the intent is that we're actually going to do a bridge. This one. Is that about right? I think that's about right. So we'll do that. We'll cut it across there. Like so. And then we'll... oh, hang on. We'll need to keep it high just a little bit more. You know what? It's... I think we can curve it a little better than that to get it closer to the alignment that we would like. Okay, trying that one more time. This time I'll have to be zoomed out a little bit more. Something like this. We'll extend it a little bit more. There's a little bit of room for something to happen there, and then we'll go ahead and drop it down. Say something like that, and that's going to be fine, I think. And now what we'll do is we'll do that one as well. Excellent. Now that is a pretty cool one. Now let's tie that in over here. Nice, that's pretty straight. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Are you needing to drop down a little further? Indeed you are. Okay, well anyway, now you're connected. So now the intent will be for this guy tie in on that side, and this one will... Oh no. Oops, that's not the plan. It's not at all the plan. If you can see our bridge piers or our bridge pillars on this side has gone all out of whack, and that's going to be a problem for us. So what I'm kind of wondering is let's trim that one back, and if I redo this section from here, maybe that'll... Really, it doesn't want to... Oh, that's a little better. That's a little better. Tied in over there. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. It's still going to be a bit of a challenge, unless we obviously do... You know what? You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to trim out these sections. I'm going to try and get this guy to join in there. I think that's quite an appropriate one. So now the idea is let's put this back in, and now it will actually... I'm hopeful that this will actually work. Let's can't find that sweet spot there. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it right from over the top, so we'll get it as straight as possible. But I am a little worried about its neighboring side. Let's try the neighbor first. Yeah, actually the neighbor works quite well. Bring it back a little bit over here. Let's straight line it through there and then tie that in down there. I think that'll work. Do the same thing over here and tie that in. Nah, doesn't want to. Up here and then tie it in. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And the pillars have kind of adjusted to make room for this at a nice angle. So look at that, guys. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. This is a pretty massive interchange over here for our rail connections to make sure that we maintain a main line. What we're missing though, why? That's crazy. Okay, what we're missing is this. It's just, I'll have to maybe redo this a little bit just to make sure we can get it all to tie in properly. Alternatively, I can just go ahead and tie it in. Now, I'd rather well, there's no other conflicting points over here, but what I'd like to do is give it a pretty straight run into that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to pause the game for a second. I'm going to do a little bit of trimming here. So if we do something like that, then we'll just trim these two back a little bit more. And so the intent is now that becomes the main line. This guy, that guy doesn't want to. Yeah, I would like it a little distance from the tunnel though. So let's trim that back just a little bit more. And we'll do a very similar thing out over here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that as a bit of a bit there. So what I'm going to do, let's just build. I'm comfortable to build all of those sections with rubles, just so that we get that all tied in again. Excellent. Now that'll work. Now we've got that section all sorted out. I like it. I like it. Okay, this is quite a. Anyway, I like it. It's a pretty good interchange over here, and that one goes out through that way. Excellent. And this is the way I would imagine rail infrastructure actually working, doing proper tie-ins like this. We'll keep it a little bit miles away from the bridge as well. Here we go. So your main line is going to cut straight through there, then you're going to drop down, then you're going to tunnel it through that section, and you're going to join, which is pretty good. It means that we've got multiple things happening. There's another bridge over here. Lots of bridges, of course. So hopefully that's all good. Let's just tie these all down to the 2 lines or whatever we would be needing here. The one thing that's a little problematic here is that we're not actually allowing this guy to get in here now. That's a little problematic right over here. That's all good, unless, you know what we could do? What we could do is, I'm going to play around with this just a little bit more. Let's get rid of that. We'll trim that one out this way, and okay, so now if I run this thing, straight up to here, and then we'll tie it in. No, that's not going to work. Okay, we'll have to trim it back a little bit more and try and tie it in over here now. Is that an appropriate connection? It seems to be. Okay, now what we'll need to do is we'll need to do this and run. It's just all a little bit clumped together, isn't it? It's just all a little too busy. Coming in from this side to get in here feels all a little bit busy. Yeah, I'm not too sure about it. I'm not too sure about it. Let's just extend this out a little bit more, all the way there, and what we'll do is we'll bring you off over there. So this side is just all a little busy. Okay, I might have to have a look at that in a while. I might have to come back and have a look at that. Am I not switching? Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's quickly see how are we gonna get road connections out over here. And the two things, the kind of thing that I was kind of wondering about is whether we do a little bit of an interchange over here that runs like this, so that we can actually have a road that goes into this farming town over here as well. So in order for us to do that, I would have to erase some stuff over here. Let's do that. I think we'll have to. The interchange will obviously have to run all the way through here. But it also needs to provide. Anyway, we'll get access back over that side as well. Okay, so can I? What is the? I'm just wondering, is it just a bridge across and then we'll tie into that, or are we going to do? Yeah, I think it's just going to be a bridge across. Oh, we don't have any excavators. Well, we'll pay for that. Don't worry about this. Okay, let's just switch something back on so we get a bit of a feel for what we're doing here. I think that's about right. I just want to make sure that we do a little something like this really to run it off. Do that direction, and then we'll have a little bit over here as well. Oh, and I'm now obviously noticing that this is a too busy section here, right? Okay, how high is this? Not quite high enough, so we'll have to. Why do we have a heating problem? Let's just go and see where this is at. We've got a heating problem here. Why? Where is our heating coming from in this area? Oh, this area doesn't have heating. So that guy just will always have a heating problem. Okay, we might at some point double back and fix little things like that. I'm just having too much fun with my infrastructure projects over here. Okay, let's finish this thing off. So I'm thinking we need this to go even higher, right? Okay, and we'll check that now to see how cool that is. Okay, let's have a quick look. And I'm actually looking for some fancy bridge connections. Oh yeah. Okay, let's just do this straight from the top so we can try and get a pretty straight line. No, hang on. Luckily we're paused. Cancel that, please. Don't do that. Doing this one, please. I just want to make sure we're getting the right thing done here. Let's just start from that middle section there. So it's not quite as straight as I would have liked it to be. And of course, now these are straight sections, right? Okay, hang on. You would generally build straight sections of bridge. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I like that. I really like that. That's really good. Now, what we'll do is we'll tie these together. This one gets run off that way, and this one gets run off this way. There we go. How about that? How about that? That's pretty cool. Now, in order for us to do the now, how are we going to tie these in? So we would definitely need to tie these guys in. So the question is, do we tie it in like that? I think we do. I think what we'll do is we'll do something like this. Oh crap, come on. Let's do now. Anyway. Okay, so I want to do a little something like this to indicate the park low, and we'll do the park low on this side as well. So let's tie that one in maybe over here somewhere. Oh, I do love this new so something like that is what we're going to do. So let's put a straight line in here. If we go down to about that way, and the idea is that we'll have one that ties in something like this. Let's actually start it over here. I think if we started from this side, let's switch off the snapping so we can get that. Yes, if we do that, going to be brilliant. Similarly, we want to do a tile over here, and we will be tying that in over there. Something like that, right? So you can get off there. It's a little messy over here. So let's trim that section back a little bit. I'm hoping we can we clean that. Oh, I think that's cleaner. That looks cleaner. I think that looks cleaner. Okay, now let's try a very similar thing on this side. And what we'll do is we'll slowly run that down this way. No, don't do it from that side, do it from this side. There we go. And we'll also get one out over here, and we'll tie that in like so. Yeah, I think that's going to be just fine. Okay. There you go. Oh, that's already being built. Okay, let's just build this as well. Okay, so that's our new interchange over here. So this one can run all the way to the farming town over here. So you've got access there, and then it can of course also run into this construction area. So this is what the construction area will have. That's a nice little interchange we've got going. Okay, and let's see. So we need some roads to run through this area and tie into a few things. So what we'll do, we might have to, anyway, we'll bring it nice and tight over here. So if we do something like that, and I'm tempted to run, yeah, this one will cross some rail lines over here. I think that's going to be fine because there's not much else up that way. Let's just do this, tie that one in there. Do this, tie in here. That might be a little tight. Yeah, indeed it is. So let's see about That's okay. Maybe that's okay. Can we not clear this thing at any point? It's super low everywhere. Okay, so that's not going to work. So then all we need to do is tie it in here and tie it in over there and tie this one in over there. So there we go. That will do. These obviously need to tie in over here and actually let's do that instead. Do a little bit of this and we'll get, bring it out a little over here. Do some of that. There we go. We'll need to get this all hooked up as well. But anyway, that's kind of our construction area now. That's looking pretty good actually. Looking pretty good. These are tying in nicely. We'll have to still see how we tie in the rest of that, but all in all not too bad. Let's speed that up a little bit. And I'll switch off the topographics. We'll put the snapback on and that's going to be about it. So there we go. We've got our new interchange running through here. I may as well go ahead and do the tie-in. We'll give it a nice curve out over that way. So now we've got, yeah, multiple access points over here, and we may also do an access point on the other side, but maybe that's not too sensible necessarily. Okay, anyway, that's good. That's looking pretty good. I'll go ahead and pay for that as well. And now all of those have been paid for. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too much, that's not too problematic. We might see how we tie in this road connection over here. We need to get some fuel and things over here as well. So this, let's just quickly get that in here. So if I go for the modded storage, we'll get, where's my fuel tank? This one. I would like you to please be on the first page. There we go. So modded fuel tank, we'll try and get it all squared away somewhere over here. That's actually not too bad, but what I'll do instead is I'm just going to grab this one right here. What? Hang on, what are we? Oh, you know what? We need helipads over here as well. Luckily, we still have room. Luckily, we still have room left. Okay, so we'll definitely drop off some of these guys over here, some fuel. So we've got local fuel available. Are we bringing in bitumen? We should be bringing in bitumen as well. So we need two. So before we get to storage, let's quickly get our extra helipads in here. Just thinking about that right now. Gonna need a bit of a helipad connection. That's actually pretty good. It's a nice and clean connection right there. Let's do that. Helipad connection is up. And now we need like a. Can we? I don't think we can. We can stop this. We can do underground pipes, I think. Pipeline underground, please. What's my underground situation looking like? Oh, this guy may not be able to do it. Can I switch to underground from there? I cannot. Okay, let's cancel this just ever so quickly. Yeah, I can't do that. But I wouldn't mind. Okay, hang on. I wouldn't mind making better use of the underground pieces. So let's do that. Clear. Clear a little section through there. Luckily, we haven't built anything yet. Ambulance not arriving. It's still the ambulance problem, basically. This thing just doesn't want to. It doesn't do the connection underground, doesn't it? This one does, but that one doesn't actually work. That's just the overground piece. Sorry, I didn't want to actually do that. Now, if I start it. Can we then dip it down? I don't think we'll be able to. Oh, we can. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that sorted out. Oh, it's going to be so much cleaner. Oh, I'm also seeing in the latest update that we in fact now have the ability to do, well, not now, but we'll soon have the ability to do power lines underground as well. Okay, so that's good over there. And now I just want a pumping station at some point. And I need to do that first, and then we'll see about that. Okay, pumping station for this guy. That's an underground pumping station. 1 into 3, please. Actually, this, if we can get it all the way over here, this might be a pretty decent spot for it. Like so, if we do that, and then, so let's just go downstairs and see. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. This one would like bitumen storage and fuel storage, and it'll also pump fuel, I think, directly in here is going to be fine. So pump fuel directly in the, that's not going to work. Not going to work. Not going to work at all. I'm just thinking that's not going to work because I need to get the fuel in first. Okay, well anyway, we'll just do our fuel storages over here then. Go upstairs, get our 2 storages going. Modded storage. One there. And this is the problem with this, I have with this though, because I don't have multiple connection points, but we can probably get a pump going, and we'll sort that out. Is this going to be fine? I think this is going to be, unless we do the other facilities, unless we do the standard facility for the one. We do this guy. This guy's just a lot bigger though. It's just a lot bigger, and we can, yeah, no, gonna go with the modded one. Sorry, I'm a bit indecisive right now, but let's quickly let's really sort it out over here. So I'm gonna do one there, probably next to each other like this is a little bit more realistic. Nah, but we want to... Okay, so we'll do something like that. There we go. We'll get our underground pieces going. Okay, and now we're probably going to need to start pumping that stuff. Yeah, so we're going to need to do something pump related over here. Like so, and we'll get a collection point going. How will we do the collection? Yeah, it's fine. We can just do it something like this. There we go. That's fine. Oh, it's winter. Okay, this is going to make building pipes so much easier. I'm kidding. That one to do there. That one to do there. This one. Oh, we can? That's brilliant. I don't mind that too much. This is okay. That's going in there. And this one, I'll have to... The idea is to do that. So we'll go upstairs. We'll just trim out a little bit of this. Okay, and we'll bring in that pipe. That's our bitumen right over there. Awesome. And now we'll fix up our roads. Oh my. That's not quite what I had in mind. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go, we'll tie in a lot of these guys. There we go, tie that one in there. Got a few bits and pieces over here. We can run something through here, I think. Yeah, it's a sensible piece. Something like that, and we'll do this, and we'll see how we tie all of that together. This one can tie in over here, and that one will tie in over there. There we go, and that still needs a connection, and this has their own connection. So that's all pretty good. Wow, that's been quite a piece of work right there, so we'll go ahead and pay for that. So that is all pretty cool, actually. That is all pretty cool. I think we will need power over here, so let's quickly bring in the power. Where is our closest power? We don't have multiple sources. Let's quickly see what's going on with the wattage and stuff that's running through here. That's on a yellow. But to be honest, we'll need fairly little power over here. Fairly little. What's going on with our construction here? Nothing's been done yet, but they're moving along. Oh, that's done. That's actually done. Nice. Down here. That's done. This is not done. That little section of road's not even done. Let's just pay for that to get that done. Why is the hospital taking so long? Missing gravel? Yeah, I think this is important that we get this piece up and running. It's important that we get this up and running. What we'll need is a bit of a fire station over here, as well as a bus station as well. Yeah, to bring in some workers over here. So let's get a bus station going. So a modded platform station thingy. In here. I think this can work. It can. There we go. We'll get that one in there. That's going to be a pretty good little bus stop situation. And then I would like a small fire station over here as well. Modded fire station, just something fairly small. That feels... yeah, let's just get a small fire station going on. Something like that. And of course we're going to need a fuel station as well. Fuel station can come in over here, and then we're going to pump directly to it, or even directly on this side. Okay, maybe that's something. Let's get our petrol station going. Modded petrol station or gas station, they like to call it. I do like these with a bit of a connection. That's not the one that I'm after. This one maybe not. This is a pretty good one. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, if we do it this way. Yeah, if we do it this way, we can tie in our road connections through here. That's it. There we go. So now we've got a little bit of everything going on in this little section. We need power out over here. Certainly we do. That section's not built. Let's just make sure we build that little section as well. There we go. So now that is a pretty trim little area, I think, in this area. So we've got a bus station over here. So it'll just be quite a distance to travel for someone. And then what we can do is if we wanted an extra helicopters station, we'll just pop that in right over here. We'll have to see about how we, I believe we actually have an extra connection on this side over here, don't we? We do. There we go. We can connect an extra helicopter station over here, or helicopter construction office area thing over there. That is awesome. That is awesome. Guys, I will, in between episodes, have to have a quick look at seeing how I'm going to bring power in. Actually, this is not too bad. That's pretty heavy. Then this one is not so much. Can I bring a bit of power from over here though? Can I split it off over here and bring that there? I think we can. I think we can. I'm going to split it off right over here. Do a little switch. So let's get ourselves another switch going. Okay, power transformer thingies. It's just it's that kind of thing, maybe. No, we want no. We just want the standard 4-way. Oh, here it is. This is kind of what I'm after. Something like that. So we'll place that one in there. Well, let's do it this way around instead. We'll place that one in there. We will quickly, well, we'll have to build it. So let's just make sure we get a section of road going. So we'll just do that. So there's some form of access over there. Pay for this, so we get that up and running. And then we'll quickly sort out our power lines. So let's pause the game and drop off power through there. Give me the big guy. Run the big guy in there and run the big guy over there. And then we can actually tie off some power to run off into this general direction. Let's go ahead and pay for all of those so we make sure we don't lose power. There we go. That should be all the same. Now, where are we going? We're running in through here. And over here. And then we can get our power transformer piece popped in over here. Let's quickly do that. So many little bits and pieces that you just have to keep in mind that you always have to go through. A 6 MV, a 8 MV pass through. That should be sufficient. A 10 MV through might be a little better. Oh, we've got all kinds of vehicles running in here with stuff. So construction is underway in this area. What I'll do is I'll place that guy over there. We'll bring in that one up to there. We'll get a bit of a road connection coming in here. There we go. Road connection over there. We'll build that little section. And now we just need a few of these electric substation things, but I'll go with the other ones, the modded ones, quickly. We'll place a few of them down. Modded power substation, this guy. This is the helipad stuff. I don't necessarily want a power line running next to the helipad. We still need a loading facility of some sort right over here though. So a coal loading facility over here is required. Let's quickly pop one of those in. Trucks, aggregate loading, not quite what I wanted. Is it over here? Construction industry maybe? There it is, that's the one. Truck aggregate loading. We actually need more than one. That's not great, so let's just do it over here. Do one over there and do one over here. There we go. Now that's all done. Now let's just get our road connections all sorted out through here. This one needs to be pretty good. Like so, and we'll get that around there. Mostly. Put them back. There we go. I'll just do that. There we go. We'll do that. Now we've got one substation over here. Get one more. Well, maybe more than one. So this guy is reaching all the way over there. Probably need a little something that reaches. Well, we'll probably need multiple ones. Let's do one right over here maybe. And then what we'll do is we'll do one more. Again, that's with the helis, so not right next to the helis, please. But anyway, we'll do a little one more right over here. There we go. So those should be okay. And now we can just hook them up. Guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I will get all of this set up. So in the next episode, this will actually be functioning. And, this is almost done. Look at that. It is, oh, and that's done. I love it. I love it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. As always, please leave your comments down down below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.